What's up, guys? Welcome back to Supreme Micah. So in this video, what I want to talk about is why does technique or overall form matters while you're weightlifting. So the first thing that I want to talk about in regards to this topic is not sacrificing your form over the amount of weight that you're lifting, meaning don't lift too heavy. Focus more on your form. The reasoning why I'm saying that you should focus more on your form rather than lifting too heavy is because when you do that, you can gradually improve your overall form, which will allow you to be able to lift a lot more efficiently. So I've spoken about this in prior uploads. In order to get the best out of your gym session while you're weightlifting, you really want to focus on your body's movement and the way you're positioning yourself. Because if you're doing this incorrectly, that will in regards return a bad form. In this case, you want to ensure that you're reaping all the benefits while you're weightlifting. Yes. When you increase your weight, when you lift heavy, you can enlarge your muscles overall, but there's particularly a lot of things that go into that, and I've spoken about that in prior uploads. But if you're inexperienced, lifting two weights that are too heavy can really cause harm or injury overall to yourself and body. So here are a few tips in regards to what you can benefit from having the correct form. Enlarged muscles, increased muscle mass, loss of fat, and also increase balance. When you have improved balance, you will also have improved muscle imbalance. Muscle imbalance occurs when one part of your body, such as your bicep, your left bicep, may actually be stronger than the right bicep. And when you're performing weightlifting exercises, this can directly impact overall your form. Specifically when you're focusing on lifting, let's say, the weight with both arms. In this case, when you're bench pressing and you're coming up and down, you can see in some cases while people are in the gym, they may actually have their balance off where one arm might be significantly stronger than the other, and this may cause the bar to actually lean either way. Particularly, you may see this especially when they're possibly pushing up back from this bench press where you can possibly see that it's slanted just a little bit. In all, this leads to improper form or bad form, and in this case, you may not even be lifting too heavy, you can just have a bad form. In this case, as I mentioned before, you're probably not reaping all of the benefits and you want those muscle gains. You also want to make sure that you're being consistent. When you're consistent and you're lifting at least twice or more throughout the week, this will only benefit you throughout the long run. It's important to understand that your progress will consistently improve as long as you're being consistent and you're sticking to your fitness plan, and overall you're paying attention to the minor things that can actually make the biggest impact. Another tip that I would like to give is that you make sure that you can actually have your joints and muscle perform full range of motion. And one way to do this is by stretching. And I've mentioned this in prior videos. Something that's important to know is knowing the correct exercise to perform and also performing that exercise correctly. Performing an exercise with the intention to target a specific muscle won't help you at all if you're performing the incorrect exercise or if you're not focusing on your bodily motions. A great example of this is when you're performing the bicep curl. When you're performing the bicep curl, you really want to make sure that you're isolating this movement to your bicep because this will effectively target that actual muscle group. Many people make the mistake of swinging their arms, and this actually causes bad form, obviously, and it doesn't isolate or focus on the bicep like how you think. Swinging your arm during the bicep curl can also be a great indication that you're lifting way too heavy. When you're moving other body parts while you're performing this exercise, it's not effectively actually targeting the bicep. You want to make sure that you're isolating that bicep so you can actually get the best, that you're reaping the benefits of that exercise. As I mentioned before, make sure that you're focusing on your form. Do not focus on lifting too heavy until you can get your form correct. You can actually injure yourself if this isn't taken seriously. Another topic is making sure that you can give yourself applicable time in between reps and sets. Not giving yourself enough time to rest in between sets or reps will actually make you tired, your muscles tired, before that next rep or even before that next set. Now, generally speaking, this is common, especially when you're in the gym. Your muscles become fatigued, and that's actually something that's natural, especially when you're stressing them and you're breaking those muscle fibers. But you always want to make sure that you can give yourself at least between 30 to 60 seconds, depending on how heavy you're lifting, in between sets. Now, in regards to reps, you want to make sure that you take your time. You want to make sure that you're going slow enough so that you can concentrate on this form and that you can focus on that bodily motion and making sure that this is being most effective. If you have a fitness plan or if someone made that fitness plan for you, make sure that you're sticking to that. If your goal is to have 4 or 5 sets of 10 to 15 reps of a particular exercise, then make sure you stick to that. And if it's something that you're doing, such as strength training, or if you're just solely focused more on bodybuilding and building muscle mass, then you really want to make sure that you can actually have the right amount of sets and reps to target those goals. As I mentioned in prior videos, in regards to strength training, you actually don't have to do as many reps as you believe. So in regards to that particular plan of fitness, make sure that it's appropriate for whatever goals that you're trying to achieve. You also want to remember that this can actually be different from person to person, whatever it is that they have in their fitness goals. You may be asking yourself, what are the resources that I can use to be able to improve my technique and my form? What is it that I can do? Well, you can most certainly watch videos just like these to be able to help improve your form, because that's what it's there for. And you can also read, and that's what I personally do a lot of. And that's how I actually provide a lot of the information to you in these videos. And that's also why I'm able to speak like this, because of personal experience, of my own mistakes, and also just from personal experience while in the gym. If you would like to see some of my workout videos, you can actually go over to Instagram, Supreme Micah, and you can check out many of my fitness workouts, okay? It's really important that if you're focused on muscle gain or muscle mass, that you're starting with some of the basics, and that really goes down to your form. Make sure that you pay attention to your form, because once you can get your form correct and you can gradually improve from there, you will see some of the best results, I promise you. My form for all particular exercises in the gym improved by a lot when I started to record myself. That started when I began recording my IGTV videos and posting those to social media. It's really fantastic to be able to see yourself on camera, because sometimes while you're in the gym, you can obviously look at the mirrors, which is there for you to be able to see yourself in your form mostly. It's also great to be able to see that on camera too. Guys, check out this workout video that I created for you. Guys, as always, I really do appreciate you for tuning into this channel. Make sure that you subscribe, leave a comment, and also hit the thumbs up button, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.